with us. And if you're new here, we are happy you find us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit on that notification button so that you will be notified for more upcoming videos. In the comment section, please note the regretful comment. Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Try to do the necessary to find out the truth. Push it out on your platform. Because that thing is creating issues today. I've been hearing this. Baba wants to compromise. I think this is all lies. We shouldn't bow to all this kind of gimmicks. It's all lies. It's distractions. Nobody can put anything on me on Prime Boy. Prime Boy was not there, was not in the house with them. And just like Sanchito said to the last inquest, he said, okay, it has been established that there was altercations, not a physical fight between Prime Boy and Mohbad. And it was established that there was a kind of wound. We all know that even you may have an accident with a very big cut, and that may not kill you, and it may pie you as well. And meanwhile, when you got bitten by a small snake, you will see the mark, kind of small wound, and that can easily kill you. But he said, if you now say what happened in the show is what by Mohbad, because there was an altercation between him and his friend, if you now say that is what by Mohbad, why your autopsy says inconclusive? That simply means it is not what happened at the show. So that statement alone, for me, it simply means Prime Boy doesn't know anything. He is exonerated. If you think deeply, and if you ask anybody who is wise enough to listen to that statement, we know that it simply means what Prime Mohbad didn't come from that show. It's just as simple as that. So we should listen very carefully to statements when it is being made by professionals. Only the people that like to twist words, that like to change narratives for their own personal interest, to cause commotion, to cause problems, will turn it to something else. They know the truth, but they will turn it to something. Listen well, hey, imagine what he said. How can you say that? How can you say that? So, hey, what they said they are planning is true. No, listen and listen again. Then you get the clear picture of what this man was trying to say. If you guys are saying, okay, he fought his friend and he got wounded, and that wound by him, why did your autopsy came out inconclusive? So it's a lie. Simply as simple as that. So people shouldn't, fall for all those people that are looking forward to, that want division, that want everything to collapse. Because every step, every positive step that the legal team is taking, every positive step they are taking, they will it's a headache for them. They don't want it to happen. All they want is bad news, bad news, bad news. So we should be careful when we listen to people, when they bring stupid narratives to us. So we shouldn't buy it. We shouldn't buy it. And to Mr. Titus, thank you for the good job that you did. When I listen to that CTC again, you hear where she said, where she said, something like he insulted people and he knew people didn't like him. He sang about, he used to use his song to insult people. And everyone can remember one of the songs like, no Shekbeteri, no Shaku Shaku. Is that why Shekbeteri is fighting to destroy justice? Mohbad also sang about, all this canvas on that, but is that why we are seeing everything we are seeing right now? So, I listen a lot. When you talk, sometimes before you even land, I know where you're going. You see, this Mohbad case, we have lots and lots of things behind it. That if you look deeply, everything has been. I'm going to take time. I'm going to listen to every CTC. I'm telling you, we are going to get the real picture from it. You see what he said? He used to insult people. Go and listen to all Mohbad's songs. Is that why Shekpeteri is blocking justice? Is that why Shekpeteri is supporting, the anti-justice? Maybe and maybe not. But we're going to look into that. True justice fighters, let us be calm. Let us be patient. And we can see that the first lawyer that we got that the public got to handle this case. As the inquest goes on, we now discover that so he actually tried. If we were patient enough, maybe it could have been. It doesn't stop us from getting sanctioned, but maybe it will still be in the team because he started this case. A little bit of patience, and kagewale ti lo kama gba ọ̀rọ̀ tí àwọn bad belle people they will bring to us to destroy things. Now all they want is to insult Sanshitu, insult the legal team so that they can say we withdraw because they know what they are doing. Hey George, you can be very, very careful. If anybody want to get the public lawyer, so be it. I'm not against it because nobody's going to pay any public lawyer with my money. So why should I go against it? But all I know is that we all know the truth. Any public lawyer, what Sanchito is doing or what has been done. And we all know what it stands for. But if you continue to say that now, it will sound as if you are condemning. So, let's just remain focused. On the 38th, it's just around the corner. And I believe on that day, we are going to make progress. I bless you all. Let me mute for now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bami Olomo. Thank you so much for all that you do for us on Justice for Mohbad. Really appreciate you. Like you said, we should stay focused. Let's be guided. Let's know what we listen to. Know the kind of platform you go to and listen and justice we shall get. The next corona is on the 30th. Let's see what's going to come up. Like I said earlier, the people they called, first, none of them appear. Second, the next one, I think they should declare them wanted. That's me. I don't know for any other person. I think the legal team, they know what to do. If you are being called for an interrogation the first time you are called, no appearance, there was no report like, okay, you have something to do that you could not come. Second, I'm waiting for 30th. Let me see what's going to happen. Let's stay focused. Justice we shall get. And to the public lawyer, I'm not even concerned. I'm not worried. Mm-hmm. And I will carry your bags, they come back again. Say, public lawyer, to shake in it.
They'll be subpoena. They'll be subpoena. Sorry, there's a lot of things. They'll be subpoena. Because it was published in the National Daily, and they've seen it. Because that's what they should have done. And they'll be subpoenaed, and then after 30th, they'll be getting action, definitely, because it's going to be a criminal offense for that, because you said, especially, I don't want to say about the other lady, I don't want to talk about her, so before it's been dragging they'll start doing dragging again, but they will do the needful. We are going through the legal stuff. I don't want us to, people are already saying, after if you don't get something, they're going to do jungle justice and all that, because people are sad, people are mad about those stuff. But I think Baba's lawyer needs to go through the legal stuff on ensuring that this guy come to the inquest. It's not that this girl, especially this nurse girl, and she come on TikTok, she listen to us definitely, and they know. Let's boss.
I'm very, very sorry to interject. I just want to say something. This jungle justice of a thing, what we had, do you actually believe that 100%?
I don't like the
justice. Do you really think anybody will want to do anything and come on here and say it out?
I don't believe that, Bobby.
I laugh in French. Je m'appelle la femme, la paillette.
Yeah, bonjour, professor.
Continue, let's continue.
Yeah, très bien. For me, Jungle justice, it come in different ways. I don't think it's a good thing to be saying on air. The law is against it. That means you are taking law into your own hands, and that's why we need to focus on the judicial part of it, not the jungle justice. The judicial justice is what we want, because it's being delayed, and when there is law, there is remedy. There's always, when there's a law about some stuff, you can challenge them, and that's why we can only be challenging so many things in the court. And because it's still in the inquest, fact finding, we need to take it slowly, because they took it there. So many people believe that we should go to the higher court straight. Some say no, let's. What do you call this kind of time like this now? Can you guys hear me, please? I got a call. Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you, Barrister Olaide. We can hear you.
Yeah. Somebody even said it means seeking for asylum. So I want to seek asylum because they heard you can see the lie Wunmi was saying in court, or that she doesn't want to take the boy to Mr. Joseph Aloba for DNA. That if it were you, will you do that? These are things, because some people were on TikTok saying they were saying something about Liam. That is not Baba's word. Anybody can speak about Mohbad. If anything is not coming from Baba's lawyers, and it's Baba's lawyer or Baba's spokesman, you can't act on it in the court of law. And that is why the other time we were saying the other time that Commissioner of Information Lagos State, Benga Motosho, when he was talking about we should give them 10 months and 10 weeks, he was speaking for the Lagos State government, because he is the Commissioner of Information. Anything he's saying, he's speaking for them. If nobody speaks, I'm not speaking for Joseph Aloba. I'm just an admirer. I'm just for justice. You get anything I speak, I'm speaking for myself. So anything that Ostelo is speaking, or Oluomo, or Oluwatosin, or Young Daddy, they're speaking for themselves. Don't make it look like, I want legal team, also I want legal team. If Monisola is not saying who obviously signs on the statement released by Baba's team, you can't come out and say I'm the legal team. So anything anybody is saying, just saying on his own. We don't know him. We are dissatisfied from such person. So we should not use that. It wasn't that nonsense in December when Ayat was saying that stuff there. And said, if it were you, will you take my son to go with my grandfather? They want to kidnap me. They want to kidnap me. Who are the day? And thank God, Ayat was able to tell Wunmi then, Baba Mohbad. In fact, you come out to drag Baba Mohbad. So she can't come and say that nonsense anymore. About him. So anybody can speak for themselves, or speak for themselves. Baba is going to the legal route, and that's what we are going to do going forward. But the judicial system must do their job. They must do their job. We are going to do 100%. Yes, boss.
I'm very, very sorry to interject. I'm sorry. See, this issue of Prime Boy. See, is Prime Boy the industry gods? Since when did Prime Boy become industry god? Because what we had first was they have killed the nigga, come and take your trophy. If it was Prime Boy that did it, why was it difficult for her to say it was Prime Boy, that one, okay, after that, Baba, and like, come on, 2, everyone 3. They wanted to talk industry gods. Since when did Prime Boy become industry gods? Prime Boy shouldn't fear. He should just get a good lawyer, and I think his lawyer is doing great. He's doing well. So he should just be patient, keep it on like this. He should keep informing the whole world that he doesn't know exactly what happened, just like he has been doing, and nothing will happen. Nobody can put anything upon him.
At all.
Nobody can put anything upon you. But for me, you cannot say the industry god. When Prime Boy is not, is it industry god? Is it? I don't even know Prime Boy is not for this issue. So since when did Prime Boy become industry god? So all this blah 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 taking in a lie. I beg.
He has a good see. He has a good see. Prime Boy has a good.
I'm telling you.
He's gonna be
What's all this thing?
He's gonna sue the police.
This is all this that distraction.
They will pay daily for what has been happened. They will pay daily.
This is 11th hour. I said it last time I spoke with your daddy. They are going to try so many things because you see, I think even the police and some people they are put here and because they thought this is the business as usual. Maybe they collected something, maybe they didn't collect. I don't know, but they actually put their hands in it. Connect with those people, say, okay, we settle everything. They thought it to be business as usual, but as it is going now, every one of them they are confused. That what is going on? You get sure you understand? So right now they'll be trying different. They are not playing their last card. It's all this blah 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 Prime Boy, and they want to put it on Prime Boy. Nobody can put it on Prime Boy. We had the issue of Baba and the Bijamabad, all those stuff.
It can never happen. Thank you. Before the next speaker speak. I think before you came on board earlier on when the show started, I've said it that it's not going to happen. Baba Mohbad legacy will never pin it on him because at the same it's a public discussion where the public record that they said the house is the crime scene. Baba Mohbad's legal team said it that he lay on the crime scene. That
is it. Everything happened in that house.
The legal team are
not at the show. In that house.
So people should know.
So for me, even Sam Shitu's statement last in that corona, you go and listen to it again. Ask professionals that knows how to listen very well. They will tell you that simply means Prime Boy didn't do it. Simple as ABC. People are now, manipulating words, twisting words, selling to some people that hey, what's him can who wants to Daleluri? How will they calm down? And nobody can dine it on Prime Boy Luri. Prime Boy was not in the house with them. There was no physical contact, there was no physical fight between Prime Boy and Mo. Simple as ABC. You can say there was an altercation, and it was this guy was even defending oh my God. It was trying to settle them. They have been fighting from home. Now make I just put that okay, let me calm down. Okay. They have been fighting from home. Prime Boy was trying to calm them. See people. This is another lesson. Before you put your mouth in anything, please be careful. Prime Boy is facing all this because he tried to settle matter, because he tried to bring peace. Simply because he tried to bring peace. That is why they are putting all these things on. They want to put all these things upon him. And nobody, and God Almighty will shame all the people that have hands in this thing. God will shame them. That shame, they will be shamed. God will shame them. We continue, Jerry. Family case, welcome, ma. You have blessed our mommy, our darling mommy.
Hello, ma. Do we want to hear Madura's CTC?
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
How you doing?
Good morning. As you used to call yourself, I hope I'm audible.
Very.
Hello.
Yes, mommy. Yes, mommy. You're audible, ma.
What actually, the moment I see my daughter online, and even when I say, Honorable Yoko and all of that, even if I begin to say, I will not come online, but nobody they read, they can come in mobile. I will now run. So when I saw that Bola shared Barrister Oluwatosin online, I'm happy to be here. My own brother Luomo, Bami Luomo, Bami Olaide, Barrister Laide, Bami Honorable York, and if Bami me to do a bit, Bàá mi Titus, ṣé ọkùnrin ní Titus ta? Bàá mi Barrister Tosin. I hope you are hearing me, Sha.
Yes, we can hear you.
I am happy to be amongst you. Hey, Nicole, what is up about you? Microphone. See, I want to salute your resilience, all of you. You are doing fantastically well. A shame for what you are doing and for standing. I like the submission of Uluoma when it says it is the 11th hour. And you know the 11th hour, anything can happen. And it is anything good for those that have been standing. I just want to encourage you all that you should not feel tired at all. Because it is the same wage that will come to everybody. If you are doing it good, your wage is going to be good. And if you are doing it bad, your wage is going to be bad. Now, we are only looking at one side of the event that happened at the corona, the last one.
Hello?
There is something that is cogent that we are not giving attention to. Darusha said too many good things than the bad. Ẹjọ́ tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ mi ẹ sọ o, ẹ jẹ́ kí mo gbé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbọ́ mi. Hello.
We are hearing you, man. We are hearing you, man.
Darusha sọ àwọn nǹkan tó dáa níbi tí àwọn olóyè wà, because I know that Sashitu is exceedingly intelligent. And now that you are even using to analyze this, to analyze that, the CTC will take every account. You know that Darusha said that CCTV camera worked to a certain point. When did it stop? That is a question. Shamo wípé Darusha said, although I did not want to believe initially, he said he left for his house by 2:30 or so. But from that time that he got to his house, he called Mohbad, phone, he did not pick. So it meant that Mohbad, he proved it that Mohbad had died. Because as a PA, you are calling your boss, he did not pick, then it means that something has happened. So it established the fact that he passed on Monday. He said he called everybody in that house and they are not picking. So I think we have too many good things to stand by. It cannot pin it on Prime Boy. It's not possible. Because we know that it was not in the house. So let us just be calm and let us wait. Just like Oluomo said, that we are in the 11th hour. I just want to beg you, don't be weary at this time. Make sure that you are standing, because you are the force, you are the power that will push this matter to the end where it is going to be. And it's going to be a very good end. Because a lot of people that are maybe understanding 50 and above. Okay, and she will come up with millions of narratives against this. And I'm wondering why.
Okay.
But after some time, the wheat will be taken away amongst the chaff. So let us be patient. I salute all of you. Do you understand? And I pray that the Lord will take us to where He will take us to. In Jesus' name. Justice for Mohbad. I rest my mic. God bless you. Hello.
Thank you, mommy. Thank you so much, ma. Mr. Titles, are you there? Barrister Laide. I thought Mr. Titles wanted to play something for us.
Hello, yeah. Okay, before Mr. Titus come up again, I'd just like to make my final submission, but I'll be, dropping now. So please, I beg everyone to remain calm. For people that are clamoring for private lawyer, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, for clamoring for private lawyer, this Yoruba drum. One side will face you, and the other side will face the other side. If the other side is another color, you wouldn't see it. You will only see the color on your own side. So let us just wait. No problem. If anybody wants, or any group or any person who wants to get any public lawyer, let them go ahead. And I personally, I know it's of no use, but then I can't decide for anybody. And nobody can decide for anybody. So let's just keep watching, and let's be patient. Let's not drag this. Let it not be Baz Bush. Well, that's just what I want to say. And may God bless us all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Bami Oluomo. Thank you so much. Mr. Titus, are you ready for us?
Yeah, I'll play. This is Adura.
Here is the corrected version of the text with spelling and punctuation corrections. Was his wife with him? Yes. That very Monday, when you went to meet him, did you notice blood on the bedsheet? Yes, I saw blood on the bedsheet. Let's assume this table is the bedsheet, demonstrating. Can you describe the extent to which the blood covered the bedsheet? The blood stained different places. You are saying the bedsheet had stains all around? It was where he slept on the bedsheet. There was a Monday in the house? Yes. By 12 p.m. when you met him, all of you departed to your rooms? When I saw him, I went to give him his phone. You were in custody of his phone? No, he left his phone in our room. He left the phone in your room on the 10th of September? Yes, and I also went to see him that day. After the incident of handing over the phone to him, did you go out? No, we did not go out. So all of you stayed that day? Yes. Were you privileged to see him again, probably in the evening or at night? I did not see him after that. After 12 p.m. on Monday, you never saw him again until when? Tuesday. Around what time? In the morning. It means the allegation that there was an argument in the afternoon and that they had a fight at night is not true? They were discussing something. I did not ask about the discussion. You saw him shortly, then went into your room. I am asking if the allegation that they had a fight in the night is true. Were you aware of that? I did not know about that. They did not fight. Around what time did you see him on Tuesday? In the morning. Around what time? If you don't know, don't worry. When you saw him on Tuesday, how was he feeling? He was feeling okay somehow. Did you check if the blood was still dripping? There was no more bleeding. Did he complain about his health? No. What led to the nurse being called if he said he was already feeling okay on Tuesday? They had called the nurse since Monday. They called the nurse on Monday, but she did not come until Tuesday. Who called the nurse? Sultan with you on Monday? Yes. And he called the nurse on Monday? Yes. And the nurse came on Tuesday? Yes. Around what time did the nurse come? In the afternoon. And Mohbad complained to the nurse about how he was feeling. We had already told the nurse what happened, so when she came, she went upstairs. She went upstairs and began to administer the medication, and it was after the injection that he started vomiting? Yes. At that point, did you call any of his relatives, probably his father or mother? What happened when he started vomiting? He was just rolling on the floor and vomiting. And from there, you took him to the hospital? Yes. And it was when you took him to the hospital that they said he was brought in dead? Yes. And you went to 2 hospitals? Yes. Those hospitals rejected him? Yes. They said he was dead. And after that, you took him back home and did not file a complaint at the police station or take his body to the mortuary? No. When you brought the body back home, you got salt? Yes. Who came up with the idea to use salt? Darosha. What was the salt meant to do? I don't know. You had no idea. Yes. Where was his wife during all this? She was outside. And she was also aware of what was happening? Yes. Did Darosha tell you what the salt was meant to do? I think he said that if they put the salt on him, he wouldn't get stiff quickly. That was Darosha's idea? Yes. At what point did you inform your dad? Since Sunday or Monday? On Tuesday, Darosha called Dad. Not you? No. My phone was not with me. Do you have your dad's number? Yes. You know it by heart? Yes. It was Darosha who called your dad? Yes. When you placed the salt on him, let's go back to the Canadian visa. Mohbad processed a visa for himself and his son, but not for his wife? I don't know if he did it for his wife. I am not aware. How did you know that he processed a visa for himself? I heard it from him. From him or his wife? From him. He told you personally? No, I overheard him talking about it. Who was he talking to? We are here to find out the cause of death. Their personal life is not relevant here. What we want to establish is who, how, when, and what led to his death. Let's focus our questions and not waste the court's time. Certainly. Here's the continuation of the spell check document. Q. From the moment you went to the room to give him his phone, till you cooked Indomie, was there anything around him suggesting that if my brother does not seek medical attention, he is suffering from something? A no. Nothing like that? A no. Q. In your written deposition before the court, you narrated 2 different incidents. You mentioned about when they came to arrest Zinaleski. We are talking about the reason he needed medical attention. All the activities between that Monday till when the nurse arrived. There was nothing going on around him? A no. This finishes your document with the corrections applied. If you need further adjustments or have additional questions, feel free to ask.
Just a second, please. Although my battery might die anytime, so let's just keep enjoying.
Here is the spell-checked version of the text you provided. The court. Is your brother taking any other form of medication? Do you know your brother to take any other thing? Does he smoke? No. He doesn't smoke. Does he have a daily drug that he is taking? Yes, he has a drug. What drug is that? What is it for? What does he take it for? I do not know what it is for. SOS drug. What is the meaning of that? I don't know what SOS drug that he takes. Was it prescribed by a doctor or does he take it by himself? I think it was the doctor. Are you sure? I'm not sure. But you saw him using it. For how long was he using it? When did he start? It's been a while. I can't say when. Maybe last year or the year before. Let's take the 2 events you mentioned in your written deposition. You narrated an incident where NDLEA officers visited the house and your brother ran after them. You said they parked and took him too. And when they got there, they gave him one substance? Yes. Was he the only one they gave the substance to? And not Zinaleski, who was arrested? He was the only one. From the accounts before the court, that incident you mentioned happened sometime in February last year? The substance the NDLEA officers gave him, according to you, was there any time you came back? September? No. You mentioned that he was Jarunpa. Did the Jarunpa happen to him when he came back from the NDA custody? No. When he came back from NDLEA, according to you, was there any time you called a nurse to come and take care of him and give him any medication? Yes, a nurse came. A nurse came to treat him, similarly to how a nurse came to treat him on the day that he died? Yes. You know, I asked you a question and I said, who suggested the invitation? What suggested the invitation for that period too? It was the wife that called the nurse. She was his personal nurse.
Sorry, guys. I'll definitely post it before the end of today. That's my battery done.
No, sure. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is your new platform, man. Thank you. You really came at the time we needed this one. Because sometimes I come up. There's nothing accidental, no accident here. Because most times when I come on board to look at who is talking so that we can share the nobody is there. And well, thank you. You are out there and supporting our cause for justice for Mohbad. All the CTC that is being played. I believe some people have ear, they can listen, but they cannot really understand what everybody says and how it will help the case. As for me, Prime Boy, nobody is pinning anything on Prime Boy. This Prime Boy didn't do it. Like, Prime Boy is out here. Nigeria are not stupid. I tell people, why I say Nigerians are not stupid, someone that lost the husband to Prime Boy is outside there. He's not coming to court. Even though she has a lawyer, she's saying she's seeking justice. But you know what? People are watching everybody language of from home. But some people did not know that people are watching our body language. Someone like me, I don't look at what you say. I look at how you say it. Because how you say it, to me, mean what you say. Your husband died. You are seeking justice. Even though people are saying with me, you are the culprit. You kill your husband, you blah, blah, blah. What prevents you from coming to court? They said Lagos State government take samples for years or for months. Nobody see the results. Wunmi had never come out one day and say, Lagos State government, help me, I'm dying here. People are accusing me. Please, let's see this result and wash me out of my husband or her husband death. She didn't come out to say that. When Baba go to Brekete and Brekete reopen and make us understand that the settlement for Mohbad was not taken anyway. Wunmi did not come out and challenge anybody. Everything is fighting for is how this case will be swept under the carpet and she will go ahead and be enjoying her life. That's why I said Baba will win this case. Either police is supporting Wunmi or the federal government is supporting Wunmi. I know that there are forces around, and with what someone that works with one of the PA to the Speaker of Lagos State House of Assembly. The guy just said the person that killed Mohbad is not in government and no government official has sent the person. But the thing that happened is that the person is in the same court with some people in power, and what courts do is to protect themselves, not that courts kill Mohbad. The person told me. I'm like, okay. He said he was still there in December when they were discussing it, and it was just like, oh, so this is what we are facing. The person that killed Mohbad is not in government, but is in court of those people in government. So they are protecting their own from, falling or from being jailed And the guy told me, said, well, the only thing you guys can do is to keep saying it and keep working. That when they are tired, they will begin to tell the person that killed that, oh, as you try, so that's why I just feel like we are doing so much, even with that. People think we are doing nothing. We are doing so much. When you see how they are looking at us like, he's just telling you that you will not give them rest of mind and they don't have one. If someone husband dies and the father-in-law say, with what is going on in the street, like, this your baby is not for my son. For the future of this young boy, go and do DNA and let us ascertain and let the public know that Mohbad actually is the father of this boy. And the wife ran away. And yesterday I stumbled on the when my husband was alive. They call him a drug dealer. They call him a drug user. And they are using DNA to silence him. Yesterday I was listening and I was laughing. How would you use DNA to silence someone? You are supposed to go into want to do DNA and call your father-in-law. We are doing this DNA in 3 places, three different places. Take yours, I take my federal government or state government or DDPRB, whatever they call themselves. Take your own sample. Everybody go to your own this thing. Go and do it. When we come back, we meet. When the results come together and it's positive that Mohbad is it, you can now challenge your father-in-law and say, Baba, trust me. Then Baba will now tell you, it is not me, it is the public, and we have to save the face of this young boy. And you are now coming out to say one fair thing. DNA is silent. I'm like, oh. And Prime Boy has been consistent in what he was saying. And why people say they did not believe Prime Boy didn't have hand in it, I just look. Because the same when they came out, they were asking, what were they talking about? We were sitting right beside them. What was the cause of the fight in the vehicle? Initially, Prime Boy don't want to say it, but I remember when people say, oh, oh, le bo Mohbad mo. Mohbad ti ku ko le sọ̀rọ̀, ìwọ nìkan ló lè sọ̀rọ̀ fún. And that is when the man said he was talking about the baby that collaborates. Oh, you know, baby after 2 to 3 months tó ti lọ. To tẹ̀ fẹ́ kílẹ̀ mọ́ because our parents who jẹ́ kó lọ ṣe DNA nígbà tó ń fẹ́ ṣe. Kọ́ni lè bá ti mọ́ òun ní láti lọ ṣe DNA. And ó dẹ̀ kú kí lọ́jọ́ Monday yẹn tó mọ́ kó tiẹ̀ tó lè rò bóyá òun ṣe máa ṣe DNA yẹn or not, ó kú. And you are as the wife are not even bothered. You are not even bothered. And what came to my mind yesterday was that Mohbad did not die immediately. That thing happened to him. He did not just fall and just give up like that. They let him fall. They let him, whatever happened to him, and they allow him to keep dying slowly until he died. And when those people that said they were calling, like Darosha said, around 2:30 to 3 a.m., he called, and on Monday, he called Mohbad, you did not see him, you didn't hear, and you did not take yourself and go there. And then there was a lady that said she went to that street and went to do private investigation. It's on this TikTok. The lady said that on Monday, Mama Mohbad was in that house on Monday. The people on that street and the people that live in that house, one of them told the lady that Mama Mohbad was there when Mohbad died. She saw Mohbad's body. And this woman that saved the son did not feel like Yekalo suffer. He did not say, tí èèyàn bá ti kú, tó bá ti ń pẹ́, ó máa máa rùn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká palẹ̀ òkú mọ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí. The woman didn't say. She was there, she seated and arranged how Mohbad things will be divided, will be shared among them before the father was even told. And people are saying they want to support her. And tó jẹ́ pé pẹ̀lú sùúrù báyìí ló máa lo ẹ̀wọ̀n. And then there's this CTC of me that we are listening to. They were asking, why didn't you tell your father-in-law? He said, but Wunmi said that he told his mother-in-law. The days he told the mother-in-law, I didn't know. But it's going to be on Monday because he said, my mother-in-law, no. Even though they did not tell the father-in-law. Mama Mohbad kasara òun àti ọkọ ẹ̀ wọ mọ́tò wọ́n wọkọ̀ ojú omi wọ́n gun ọ̀kadà to Mohbad's place. This woman keep quiet. Oh my God, I really don't know what to say to her. And some people somewhere are saying they are in support of her. That lady said Mama Mohbad was in that house. What else do we need to say? Prime Boy is doing all he could do. He's running from one pillar to post so that they can even expunge wanted out of his name. And I give him kudos because Mohbad called him for separate thing the day he went there. He got there and they were fighting. I won't blame him because they were arguing in the vehicle and, heated argument. And it was like, okay, you already see me. You are the one that is a celebrity. Calm down. And the sort of and he got to say, that one was not much. But the wife was there to make Mohbad mad so that a lè ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ because she already knew Mohbad came with money from the UK tour that he just came back from. I don't know how this case is going to go, but I know we have a good case in our hand. And if I want to talk now about the public lawyer, I want the people that want their public lawyer to go ahead and get the public lawyer. But one thing I said yesterday, when they get this public lawyer and they said it's going to work with Prime Boy lawyer, Baba's legal team, Baba's lawyer, what's the name? Should not just reveal anything to them. We don't have too much content these days on social media, especially on TikTok. We go by what everybody say in CTC. There's something, there's a clause, there's a word in that CTC that is still hidden that we didn't see. And every day when we go there and listen, we hear new things. I feel like, Amade is surviving. Like when we all were looking at Naira Marley and that Mohbad died on Tuesday, Mama Mohbad said it 2 times. Monday. It was when we now go back and we begin to listen again. So instead of us looking for what the legal team is keeping to fight the case, so that we can have something new to say on social media, we should go by the CTC of everybody that have said 1 or 2 things, and then analyze it and make it like, okay, we hear new thing, we can interpret it in a new way, and then this coming inquest, I know that 1 or 2 people will show up again. We listen to their whatever they come to say in the court, and we had it to whatever we have. But if we look at this case, they say Prime Boy 14. I just want to go a little bit to that. At the show, Wunmi said nobody was there, that she came down to go and call people so that they come and help in separating them. Wunmi never told us spending and OG was at the back of the vehicle that she was sitting in. Wunmi never told us there was security around the vehicle that Mohbad was, because she never knew that this case will go further than this. And her lawyers of them was like, let us use this inquest to scuttle, because we'll be tired, we won't be following, and they throw it away. But they made their match this time around, because everybody is standing to know what happened. We want to know. And we are putting our money. Some people have put so much in it, some people have put a little, some people are still planning to put money into this justice. no matter how we see it, we cannot judge this case on social media. We can only say one or two things. If you do, what do they call it? They say if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. If you abuse Baba Mohbad, if you curse him, if he tells you don't do this for my son, he's going to file a case against you. And when they sue you or they file a case against or write a petition against you, don't come to TikTok and cry. They have given me like the Africa television is doing. Once the man told you, no, the family is this now. Let us do this now. And you think, when they summon you or when they file a case against you, don't come and say, I don't have license 4 million. You know you don't have 4 million before you go and look for trouble. So, Baba Mohbad, I beg you, keep a straight face, stand on your principles, and Prime Boy, I pray for you.